My dear retirees friends, good morning. Nowadays, there is a silence on social media, and a number of questions are being raised regarding pension updation, DA, and medical insurance for the bank retirees. The important question is that who is making fool of whom? True criminals have held each other's hand tightly with each other that they will not be doing anything for the pensioners. This is their motto, and they have betrayed in the past, they are betraying today, and they will be betraying tomorrow also. Their firm belief is that they have lied in the past, they are lying today, and they will continue to lie on pensioners' issues in future also. This is the status of United Forum of Bank Union leadership as well as AIBRF, CPBRO, and other similar unions. All these want to stick permanently on the seat, on the chair of the General Secretary, President without any solution. Milk has turned curd in their mouth. Nothing is in their control. Still, they want that they should be considered as the expert of the pensioners' issues negotiation, though they are not aware of anything. They never raised their voice to ratify the unconstitutional provision in bipartite settlement, which they know, but they are speechless till date. This is the reason that DA problem of pre 2002 pensioners is pending. Even if we consider that whatever the judgment has been given by the Supreme Court is correct, even then that is applicable to only 7th bipartite. From 8th bipartite, 100% DA is payable, because that amount, that 1288 crores, the total drama of that vanishes with the completion of 7th bipartite. United Forum of Bank Leadership is guilty of thrusting upon the premium of medical insurance upon the pensioners. This was payable by the banks from staff welfare fund, and if there is any shortage, the same should be brought to the notice of the DFS, and the extra premium to be paid by the banks from their P&L account, as this is being paid for the working staff. This United Forum of Bank Union leadership is guilty of introducing special allowance which will rank for DA but will not rank for the pensionary benefit. Why so? This is because they want to reduce the burden of pension. Finally, they are ignoring the Resolution 35(1), and they got the support of the spoons, I should say, Pensioners Union and IBA on this point. They never raised this issue, though this provision existed from the beginning for improvement in pension, for revision of pension. And what is the meaning of the Supreme Court judgment? The direction that pay revision and pension revision are inseparable. It is because they cannot ignore it while revising their wages, that pension will not be revised. Pensioners unions like CPBRO, All India Bank Pensioners and Retirees Association, AIBRF, and others are the mute spectator, and their act and action are supporting only CHV, Bandlish, Datta, Acharya, Jain, Sarkar, and such leaders. They are only the clipping master. They clap on the whatever the Badlesh and the Acharya utters, and whatever the CHV says. Though they do not fight for the negotiation power with IBA on pensioners' issues. With heavy heart, pensioners are waiting the court verdict, which is with the help of the IBA, they are getting date after date, date after date. So the very old saying that nothing will get from the court except date. We are getting date and date and date, and the result is that a number of pensioners, more than the two-thirds of the pensioners, have already died and without getting any fruits of the pension updation. Old pensioners are cutting their cost of living. They are using half medicines, they are using dim solar light to save the electricity. They are just living in warm climate to save the electricity, fan, cooler, AC. They are not using at all. They are using less clothes. I have seen so many pensioners having beard because they say that we don't have the money to shave. So this is the condition on how they are living. They are eating less food, they are not having milk, they are having less sugar, less soap, and so on. This has become the way of life for the old pensioners who retire prior to 2002. So, this is the time that all those who are in a position to raise their voice should raise their voice against all these leaders, IBA, government, DFS, and sit on dharna before the parliament. We should get out all the parliamentarians and tell our issues, our concern to them, to raise it in the parliament, and we should get out the managing director of the Punjab National Bank, that he is just not considering the genuine demands of the pensioners as chairman of IBA. We should definitely fire the effigies of Bandlish, chairman IBA, and CH Venkatchalam. Until unless we will come to the streets, nothing is going to happen. So be ready to fight, fight, and fight. This is the only time. We are waiting for the Supreme Court decision, but there are very less hope from the Supreme Court, because court is for those who have money. IBA is having a lot of money. They are having a mountain of money. They are sitting on that. They can make any expenses, but poor retirees cannot make such expenses. So, getting a favorable decision or justice from the even Supreme Court, the chances are very less. I don't hope that there will be any hearing on 12th itself, and it will continue as you will get a next date of hearing. So please be ready to come to street, fight, fight, and fight. This is the only thing you can get. What are your demands? So thank you very much. Please be ready to fight. Otherwise, the future is not very bright. It is dark, as I think. Thank you very much for listening my views.